Right, hello everybody. I've come to show you a flip through of my fabric journal I've been working on. I went over to my sister's and she showed me the sort of basis and everything, so I sort of got to finish it a little bit this week. It's not totally finished because I want to add more bead work and some more stitching throughout the journal. Plus I want to add some, I've only added one tag that's not finished yet, but I just couldn't wait any longer to show you it because I was just absolutely amazed that I actually done it, because I've not been a sewer, but I've done a lot of embroidery years and years. I mean 25 years ago, but I couldn't actually sew a garment, if you know what I mean. So to sew this together was quite fun, I must say. So anyway, I done it slightly different to what she done, because she done it in 2 panels of 4 inches, like a snippet roll, and then so long, about 14 inches long, I think she done. And she done like 8 of those, and then she joined them all together to make the journal. Okay, well, I done it in panels, a bit similar to this one. Yeah. So I done it that way, and then just added bits. This is totally unfinished. This is one that I most probably make another one with, because I just done so many of them because I was really enjoying it. So I done panels like that, where she done 2 panels like that, and then stitched them together on the cover, which is, fine. And then I then cut the pages down to fit in there. There's not lace or anything on. Okay, and that become my page. And I've done them all singly. So, and I printed loads of things onto fabric, thin cotton, a bit like a pillowcases, sheets, that sort of material, quite thin cotton, which works. Thin linen works. I mean, I haven't tried everything, but what I've tried so far has been, that's the same image, well, similar image, shrunk down. That's what I've done there. So that's all my bits and pieces ready for another one. I will show you how, before I go on to the journal, what I do. Right, I get a piece of thin card, okay, and I spray it with stick and spray temporary repositional adhesive. This is Crafter's Companion, but in the US I expect you have different makes, which is fine. And I think there's ones for fabric as well, but I think I had to iron the fabric one, which I didn't want to do. So this worked fine. And you spray the card, whatever fits into your printer, and then you literally stick it down. Now I've done this purposely so you could see. There's a little overhang here. If you get that must be cut off, okay? Because that might get clogged up in your wheels. All right, so you always cut that off, and always make sure that the edges are down. Okay, and don't spray too near. It's a bit sort of complicated because you don't want to spray too near here in case that's sticky. All right, but I would put this end that fed into the printer. All right, so that would pick up all right. But again, I have a Canon printer, and a lot of things will go through it. I know there's other printers out there that are very temperamental of what you put through it, but mine isn't. Okay, I've not put it through my laser. I print with an inkjet with fabric because I found that it doesn't like thick card or anything, and I don't want to mess it up. So my Canon's sort of a bit old, so I don't really mind. But again, make sure that's all cut off, okay, and square and nicely smooth. Now you don't have to keep spraying that spray there. This will be sticky enough for another 2 or 3, even I think I've done about 10 actually on one spray. So just make sure it's all nice and flat and trimmed off, and then that will go through your printer and print lovely, and it comes out like so. That's exactly the same stuff. All right, so that's that. Oh, and the settings, I actually didn't change my settings, and it's set to print for matte photo paper. I never changed it back, because my printer, for some reason, if I change it back to normal paper, it's not so good. It's sort of a little bit grainy, I think, because I use cheap cartridges, and so I always keep it on photo matte paper, and it seems to print lovely. So that's what I do with that. Right, back to the journal. So yes, I'm very pleased with this, how it's turned out. So I think I would have most probably liked to have done a bit more delicate there, like seam binding, but I've used sari silk, okay, because I wasn't sure how sort of robust this was going to turn out. So I put that on first, but I think my suggestion would be delicate seam binding, because it would have gone, because it's ended up quite delicate for some reason. Right. I'll just make sure I'm in frame. That's the first page. Like I say, there's no tags or anything in, or except one. And some pockets here. So again, I'll just show you a minute. You know, this here starts his life out like so. Yeah, and then I add lace. Well, actually it had to be that way because of the lace overhang. You keep this side very clean for sewing in. But it starts off like that, and then you add pockets, you know, again from a bit of a snippet roll which I done, which I made from the offcut of here. I made it into a long snippet roll, and then I used it through the journal. Yeah, so that's how it starts off, and then I added things onto here. There's a pocket here, aligned all that. And then I've also doubled up, and I'm going to say I haven't de-threaded either. Lined all the pockets there together. And I haven't glued down this properly yet. Here. So I was just adding a bit yesterday. Yeah, another one. So I just want to add some more beads and things and buttons. And defluff. And this one's an envelope, which I haven't added any lace or anything yet to that, to make sure it looks similar size to the rest. And pocket. And there's it. And that's the tag I sort of just started yesterday, which out of a snippet roll and backed it, and then I'm going to add some more details and buttons and things like that on it. Shove that there. There's just a net curtain over that page. Made it into a pocket. Again, another one there. Little side pocket there. That's like the centre of the signature, which I want to find a nice bit of lace or something to go in there, because that's where I've stitched it all on the sewing machine. Done that. And there, I haven't finished that yet. I have another pocket there from Snippet Roll. And there you go. So I think, you know, it's not like a writing journal, but the tags, or not the tags, in here you could have little booklets that you could write in if you wanted. But I just wanted to look at it. I'm not worried about it being useful. It was just that I wanted to do it, you know. There's that. And it's not too frilly. It's just, I've sort of done collage work with material, and I'm going to hand stitch around here. I just that was a stamp that I cut out, and then I will hand stitch around there. And then just put some lace in. I mean, all the backing is all odd bits of lace, and then I've used some, you know, better trim just to finish off, if you know what I mean, because these are all the odd bits, and then that was an applique that I used on there. So you just go crazy. I like this because it moves. There you go. And there's a pocket there. Nice big pocket there, shaped pocket. And I've done some beads along here, and then another big pocket at the back, and that was a piece of snippet roll as well there and there. And that's the back. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, well, I shall get on and finish that, and then I'll do a final flip through when I've added everything and done some more work. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I enjoyed making it, so have a go, everyone. Try. Okay, thanks for watching then. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.